Okay, our next section here is going to be about change in quantity demanded. So we learned in our last day that demand is the amount of an item that consumers, you, would buy at different prices. Um, the question for today is, why would there be a change in the amount of items that a person would buy? Um, and the first thing we're going to look at is the change in price, right? If the price of an item goes up, then we learned by the law of demand that demand of that item will go down. If demand for a product, if the price of a product goes down, then demand will go up. I'm realizing that when I teach economics, and I'm not like this in my other classes, I spend all period talking about food, um, for better or for worse. When I was a kid, I used to really like McDonald's soft serve ice creams. Okay. And every once in a while, when I was a kid, they would go on sale at the McDonald's down the street from me. I lived within walking distance of a McDonald's. It was the closest fast food joint. And every once in a while, they'd go on sale for 39 cents. Okay. And when that happened, I would always find my way to McDonald's during that week or two. Sometimes I would go every day. I was not raised with a lot of money, but I started working when I was 11, and I was always able to find 39 cents for an ice cream. So after basketball practice or whatever, I would get home, shower off, and go get myself a 39-cent McDonald's. I was also a huge fan of the McDonald's waters, but that's a different story for a different day. Um, I used to go get waters from there all the time. They got to know me. They were like, "Hey, water!" I was a high school kid. They were cool. Um, if the price goes down, people are going to buy more of a item. Now, oftentimes they lower the price to bring you in, so you buy other stuff. So they'll be like 99-cent Big Mac. When that happened, when I was a kid, I don't know if they do that anymore. I haven't eaten McDonald's since I saw the age 30. I probably should have stopped before that. But I like the Big Macs. They were good. And when they were 99 cents, I'd go buy one. You know, especially as I got into college, I stopped playing ball after my first 2 years. I got myself a better job than my cheap jobs before that, and I had more money in my pocket. And I would, eat out sometimes. And if it was 99-cent Big Macs, I would be there. But here's the thing: it was still like $2.50 for fries, right? So they pull you in like $1.50 for a soda, which sodas are so cheap, you guys. They're making so much money off those sodas. So maybe that Big Mac cost 99 cents to make, or maybe like 90 cents. There's not a big profit margin there, but they'll get you on the fries, and then they'll certainly get you on the soda. So sometimes they lower prices on an item to try and bring you in. Maybe you don't make a big profit on that item, but you're making profit on the side items. Okay, that I don't know if that's connected. Um, Now let's talk about ice cream some more. I don't really eat ice cream. Um, Too old. I'm watching my sugar intake. Um, but my daughters do. My wife does. And I learned, if you didn't know this, you need to know that on the 31st of every month, that has 31 days, so not every month, but 7 months, Baskin Robbins has, what is it? Is it a dollar? One scoop? Yeah, $1, one scoops. Um, on the 31st. And when that happens, boom, right? I'm there. Um, there's always a long line at the one near me down the street here in Canoga Park. But like, yeah, right. Price goes down more. And then why is there a long line? Because everyone knows about it, and everyone's going to come in and get themselves that dollar scoop of ice cream. So when prices go down, demand can go up. Another example that they give here, and also mention here, this is actually what's called the substitute effect, which we'll talk about in our next one. But the days that Baskin Robbins on the 31st, when they have cheap ice cream, sales at Cold Stone go down. Because if you normally go to Cold Stones, right, you're an ice cream person, not like me, but you find out that on the 31st, it's $1 at Baskin Robbins, enough people are going to say no Cold Stones today instead Baskin Robbins. We'll find that because of there's a substitute, um, that they're able to reduce sales of Cold Stones. Okay, there's another one here though I want to talk about. Okay, it's called the income effect, and in general, I think that we can assume that during financial crises, people eat out less because they have less money in their pockets. And sales of everything across the board go down during the time period that there is a economic recession. We had a recession after this most recent COVID, which I don't know. It's not, we're in the middle of a really weird time. Okay, I don't really know how to evaluate the state of the economy today. If they pass this huge stimulus bill, people suggest that things will get back to normal soon. If they don't, they suggest it'll be a longer time. Um, but when it first happened and all the job losses happened, we did have a recession. And when there's a recession, people spend less on everything, including eating out. More people go to the grocery store. Back in the Great Recession of 2008, it was famous that restaurant sales went down, that amusement park sales, that kind of luxury item sales went down. And all of a sudden, even like Macy's and like Neiman Marcus sales went down, like these high-end places went down, and like Target went up. So everyone who was like borderline middle class, and then all of a sudden there's a economic downturn, I'm going to go to Target to buy my next outfit instead of, the fancy place, Neiman Marcus or whatever, Macy's. So, and the same is true and opposite, right? When all of a sudden now income's coming up, the economy is doing better, we're going to find that sales across the board go up. Not just, people aren't just, buying the basics, groceries at the grocery store, basic clothes at Target or whatever cheap place that less expensive clothing stores. And we'll see more high-end places will get more sales, and we'll even see that people are willing to go out and buy themselves that extra item that they maybe weren't. So the income of an individual, the income, the economic situation of society also impacts the change in quantity demanded. Also, when McDonald's lowers his Big Mac to 99 cents, more people come in and buy McDonald's Big Macs. We know that, but also then more people buy fries. Why? Well, because I just saved some money on my Big Mac. So I got a little extra money in my pocket. I think I will get fries. Or maybe I'm going to buy a shake because, normally I don't buy shakes, but I only paid 99 cents for my Big Mac. I'm still getting my fries because I got to get my fries. And I'm going to get a chocolate shake because what the heck? I still have a few bucks in my pocket. So that also is part of what is considered the income effect.